Right. Mamatari with the tier 1. How we doing? 11 months. You're 1 month away from leveling up your slime. How we doing? Alright, let's get back into this, shall we? So, since last time, I've done a little bit of searching off stream. And I've found what I appear to be the remaining shrines that I am missing. So, finally managed to get the one down here by getting the giant horse. That's not what I meant to do, damn it. So, we have one. It turns out there was one up here that I didn't do, here, which I managed to find. I still need to get the one that's in the labyrinth here, so that's 3. No, wrong place. Then it turns out there were quite a few islands I had not been to in the sky. So 4, 5, 6, and I'm assuming the last 2 are in here. So that should give us the full 8, the remaining 8 shrines that we need. But we're not going to do that today. Today, we're going to go and see the Spirit Temple. Now, the thing is, I don't know if I need to build that weird robot thing before I can do anything here. So we'll go to the Spirit Temple first. Failing that, we're gonna have to go and try and build a robot. But yeah, let's go and check. I need to get my outfit on first. I'm trying to think of piece. I did get a couple more pieces of armor. We did get the Miner's Mask on stream. What else did I get? I've got the rubber helm now. I got the barbarian leggings. I now have all 4 of the divine helms. I'm still missing part of the Zoanite outfit. I think those were the only things. I think I get Sheik's outfit on stream. So yeah, I got a couple of things off stream. Because I was up checking out the Skylands. I am now... Key items. I have now upgraded 2 of the 4 sages. I upgraded Sidons. And I still have 2, so I've done half of the sages' wills now. Still missing about 20 of those. No, not 20 of those, about 70 of those. So yeah. Still a lot of miscellaneous stuff to find, but nothing I'm really after right now. That Hinox can bugger off. I'm not really interested in you. But yeah, how well done. We are almost at Friday once again. And I get to leave work slightly early tomorrow, which is nice. Which is weird because I used to try, for the longest time at work, I would try and leave like bang on 3:30 on a Friday. And I haven't been able to do it recently. It's going to be nice to actually leave early on a Friday. Right, let's head... I don't know what that is. Oh, these rocks stay destroyed? Okay, well... Yeah, well, I came here with Unobo and basically destroyed most of the rocks here. Just to get them out of it. Right, I don't really want to fight those guys down there. Just gonna do a little bit of this. See, there's rockets down there, so there must be something I have to like, maybe build there? I'm not too sure. Can I do anything here yet? No. Crap. There's clearly something back there. Hmm. I don't know what. Hey, if there's extra pose up here, I will happily take. Right, so. Yes, I need to go and build the robot then. Okay, this is going to be interesting because I haven't really checked this out since we found it a while back. So I have no idea what to do here. Does have the same markings as the... Alright, so it's missing 5 parts. I don't think I went over this side. Oh, it's just a bad guy. Right, I guess we're building a robot today then. However the fudge we do that. Right, let's do the easy way up. Right, the right arm depot. So we've got right arm, right leg, left arm. So we're still missing one other place. Okay, that's kind of like a cool circuit. This is going to give me the X as usual. Yep. Doesn't give any insight as to what to do. Okay, that becomes electric. Random chest, we will take that. That's alright, thank you, thank you. Okay, so... I'm not really sure what is powering that. Ah, damn sneezes. Yeah. Anyway. Right, what have we got? But there's something at the back there. Right, can we get in around the back? I'll just run up this so that... These places have never made much sense to me, so I'm not really sure what to do. Is there a robot I'm missing down here? that I've not spoken to. That's Bargainer statue, I don't need that. Oh, you didn't hear anything. Alright, now we've got a float stone over here. Yeah, this confuses me. I don't know if I've been at the top of this, I can't actually remember, so climb this and see if we can find anything. Because I'm not seeing any robots about that are supposed to... Yeah. I think I've been at the top of this. I seem to recall scaling up a broken building before. Off you go. Anything over here? Stop shielding yourself. Right, next floor. Yeah, I definitely feel like we've done this before. I'm not seeing any robots about. Well, any alive ones at least. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, wait. Was one. Welcome to the construct factory. Parts delivered here from the depots are assembled into crafter constructs. The finished products produced here are shipped to Dragonhead Island. My task here is to confirm receipt of the parts shipped from the depots. I then oversee the tasks. Currently, all process has been suspended. Do I need to go back and speak to you and tell you about the Spirit Temple? Is that what I'm missing here? Is that what I'm missing here? I kind of just assumed I would go to the Spirit Temple and then the fifth sage would like appear. Apparently not. Right, let's go talk to Pura again. Let's play the roll no matter what, Princess Zelda, but the Demon King's power is a force. Must be some clue hiding out there, the fifth sage. Pretty sure we've read all this before. I think it's worth revisiting the runes from the Age of Legends. Oh wait, does that mean I need to go to you? The Forgotten Temple? Because that's where we had stuff before. So I assume that's where we need to go now. If not, I might have to go to runes in the jungle that are below the thunder thing. A tear with a tear. I found all those. I am confused. Investigate runes from the Age of Legends. The sages have their own regions covered, leaving you to search elsewhere. So do I need to go to the... I'm trying to think whether there are ruins in here. I mean, I'm guessing. Maybe there. Let's go have a shifty, shall we? Yeah, I may have thought too much into this. So apparently I need to go to these stone slabs up here. Oh, shit, I'm in a village. Doesn't count. I can't use shilling. Goddamn. Right, so there's the map I actually need. The 5 ruins are in the village, but what I call the large ring ruin is clearly the most impressive. Laddie, laddie, laddie. Hey, said how we doing? Got my walk short because of some creepy code. Okay, it's definitely creepy. I don't understand why people are like that. Why you gotta be weird, man? I should probably have my climbing outfit on. chest. Nice. I will take that. Yeah, just a little. Well, I didn't expect to go that far up. Oh, hey there. The random stone on top of us. Yeah. Bonk. Right, I need to figure out where. Yeah, there has to be a place with like writing in it. Unless it's that down there. Which is not good though. Well, as long as you're alright, that's the main thing. Okay, the climbing outfit buff's pretty good. Get stuff right, huh? Well, you're not with the survey team, that's for sure. Yeah, cool, thanks for nothing. I is confused. First stage and Final Fifth stage is the secret of the ring runes quest. I'm so confused with this. It does say that to use the shrine. Yeah, people are weird. Right, I want to dive off over here. Ooh, star fragment, don't mind if I do it. Let me try this one first then. Okay, well nothing popped up when I took a picture of that, so that's interesting. To protect the Hyrule from the Demon King together, King, they were known as sages. Those who are known as sages who protect the Kingdom of Hyrule from the Demon King. Pretty sure I've got the treasure chests from there. I just need to read the books then from these 4 places. Yep. Apparently I just need to interact with the books. God damn it. That could have been a lot easier. So I guess I need to go to this one now. The only one I'm missing is one over that side. I hate trying to climb things in the rain. Good thing I have a bajillion battery power now. So where am I planning to go? Over here. Does anyone get any plans for the weekend? Anything exciting happening? Should be able to make it over. The book right at the top. Huh? No, that is a Korok. Oh, there's a lot of flowers up here though. Interesting. Hmm. Right, so that should be the 4 red. I guess I just go and speak to him now. Probably would have helped if I'd have done this side quest off stream. Did you visit the ring ruins? Sure did. There were once people blessed by wind, fire, water, and lightning, as well as time and light. These people use secret stones to amplify their powers. Only 2 left. Here we go. Ancient battle, blah blah blah, upheaval. Don't they sort of read like one single message? You don't think the rest of the message be on a slab in the floating ring run? But why? Oh, nice. Right, so that gives me that complete. Right, so I need to go and speak to that doofus again, who was over here. That's the link. Good morning. You think about the floating ring rune? Him as well. It's been on our minds for some time. You like Zest resuming the research for me? Figured out what came of Princess Zelda. Yeah, she went back in time. How can this be true? Such an unbelievable tale, and yet I trust you completely, Mr. Link. Must be as you say. The real reason she ordered us to close off the floating ring rune was because the Demon King saw us a threat. Investigate immediately. Still need to determine how to conduct the survey. Yeah, sure, it's easy. Let me up there. open them up so I can go up there, you daft arsehole. New objective. You know, would it just been so much easier to go to the spirit temple than all this? Right, in we go. And out we go. Surprised there wasn't a chest in there as well. Unless... No, maybe not. Looks like you disappeared into the ring. But that can't be right. Ah, forget I said anything. Well, I kind of did, so... This you've got, huh? Could it really be? Fire, Cal, look at this. Wow, the stone slab is so clearly visible. Promise, Zelda, solemnly signed, Mineru, Sage of... Hide the key, southeast, and trust future, wish defeat Demon King. That's all I can make out. I'm letting I can't figure out, but southeast, before southeast, but Mineru seems to be someone's name. And look at the context of Mineru. I do believe it's the first time one of these slabs has put a name to a sage. It also mentions Zelda and a Demon King. How fascinating. Ah, the inscriptions are telling us all sorts of essential information. What's the map? No, nothing. It's just the part before the southeast section. I think it says Dragonland. Ah, you're right. Pioneers are stuff. This should be read as Dragonland Southeast. Fantastic work. Seems my continued Zonai language studies have paid off. Oh no, I'm being upstaged. Alright, something about a Dragonland to the southeast. How familiar are you with Southeast Hyrule? There's a site in Faron that has long been known as the Zonai Ruins. It predates the runes falling from the sky. There's home to many ancient relics. Memory serves, there were dragon designs on those runes that I haven't seen anywhere else. Oh, Cal, great catch. The Zonai runes in Faron. Anyway. Oh, shut up, you tool. Just tell me where to go. We put the script on the stone slab to translate it. We get definite mentions of the Sage Mineru, the Demon King, and someone with the same name as Princess Zelda. Okay, off we go then. Oh, I cannot wait for this time next week. This time next week, I will be off work for like over a week. I cannot wait. I'll have 10 days of doing hopefully as little as possible, but I know that's not going to happen. I have a lot of stuff I need to do during that week, which sucks. Should welcome you to our humble base of operations. This is where the real investigation starts. Research operations from here. Terrors had gone off to the Zonai ruins. We're starting this investigation around Dracozu Lake. So Dracozu Lake is there here. Guess the quickest way is going to be a little jump and fall down. Oh, I think I see the smoke signal where it is. Bup, 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 bup. God, that guy's really there. Probably not to do that whilst it's it's raining. Yeah, that was close. I see a pill-shaped rune in front of this tent. There shouldn't be any artifacts of that kind around here anomaly, and there's more. The rubble at the base of the pillar opened, revealing a way inside. Ah, you came after all. Figured you would after you made that breakthrough at the ring ruins. Listen to this, I've already got a whopper of a discovery on my hook here. Here, look at this. The Zonai mural, complete with intact text. The style is unmistakable. Nothing short of miraculous that it's still here and basically intact. Which, come to think of it, might be ascribable. I had to look at that for a second there. To the Zonai's advanced technology. Some of it still is, mate. Hey, Mythic, how we doing? Where the electric garb hidden at long-necked dragons along the wide-mouthed forest serpent. Hidden at long-necked dragons along the wide-mouthed forest serpent. Offer a Zonai charge to the altar at the tail. I found one more Zonai relic at the back of these ruins, judging from the shape. I can't open it. Well, I will go and grab that. Thank you. Wait, since when did I become blue? You... No, you're still purple. Ooh. Charged shot used in ancient rituals. The sign produces electricity during thunderstorms. Okay. It's kind of nice. Oh, and it lights up. Okay, that's cool. Wait just a minute, that outfit you've got on. Isn't that the same thing the figure in the mural is wearing? Where in Hyrule did you find it? Just up there, mate. In the chest I told you about earlier, but if that's true, there's nothing else could be but a garment from the Age of Legends. Now that's a haul to remember. Still, your outfit isn't exactly like we see in the mural. Maybe there are other treasure chests containing the rest of the garments. Problem is, searching for treasure chests without a plan is a long shot. Robbie was talking about creating some way that would make searching for things simple, though. Saying you already found the plus sensor. Wait, can I set that to treasure chest? Wait, can I just take a picture of a chest? Oh my god. Yeah, my map's a bit... Yeah. 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 Anyway. Not what I meant to press. I had no idea you could set treasure chests to this. That's pretty cool. I mean, I have 130 hours or more in this game. You know. Anyway. Oh, it's dried in. So what did he say? Offer a Zonai charge to the altar at the tail. You guys attack that for me, that'd be great. Cheers. Thanks. That still hit me, really. God damn. Right, so where the electric garb hidden at Long Neck Dragons along the wide-mouthed forest serpent offer a Zonai charge. So we're talking like the river's a serpent, which means I need to find the sail. Interesting. Let's totally just cheese this and go. Oh. I went ham with all of the plannings of travelling. I'm going to one concert, which is in November, after 3 days as a rock festival. Oh my god. And then in December, I've decided to go to Hamburg in Germany for another festival. Fair enough. Gonna be busy at that time of the year. Jeez, huh? I am also looking into doing a teeny bit of travelling later in the year. Nothing confirmed yet, but you've no idea. I've been planning through my finances and I managed to do that. Fair enough. At the altar down there. Do that quick. Why do I have Discord notifications? I know one of them at least. It's mine. Anyway, right, back to this. Not much more excitement. I'm planning for next summer to go travelling outside my country within Europe. I don't know which country to visit though. Fair enough. Why does it sound like I'm under attack? God damn it. That's why. Go away. So the tail, so it goes there. Wow, there are bananas right here? Wow, who'd have thought? Okay, I've gone completely off track. Yep. I need to find these rooms. Oh, is this the thing over here that I mean? So that's the tail. I see something over here. Are you an altar? Aha. Oh, okay. I've never actually used one of them yet, so. Oh, they need a large charge. No. Does it go down here? No. Where do you want this to go? Where are the electric garb hidden at the long neck? So I've got the electric garb. Offer a zone charge to the altar at the tail. Is there another open thing I'm missing yet? Hey, Sam of the Red, how we doing? There must be a chest up there. Oh, Yiga clan? Was not expecting you. Either way, I'll take the free arrows, thank you. Headed home, no worries, Sam. Love you too. Oh, I want to say you were playing Final Fantasy. I think you were trying to finish it as well, so hopefully you did that. I don't remember these Lizalfos being here. Which is annoying, because one of them... Are you a silver? I can't... Don't look like a silver. That was not supposed to break so fast, damn it. Okay, that one was supposed to break. Yep, judging by the health, you are a silver. Yes, we killed the blue one. Okay, I guess I'll use this. I'm gonna have to make some new weapons soon. Oh, you had nothing special on you. That's annoying. Right, so that's definitely the only opening I can see. Does it just want a bunch of them? I am so confused. In my sort, how we doing? I am slightly confused by what I'm supposed to be doing here. Where are the electric garb hidden at long necked dragons along the wide mouthed forest serpent? Unless I'm missing another thing I need to do before I get here. Just oh yeah, he's playing Plants vs Zombies with Glenn, isn't he? Crowd control. So long as everything still works, I am planning to also do crowd control on Saturday with Super Mario World. But the last time we tried it, it didn't want to work, so I'm gonna have to make sure it does this time. Wait, is that something there? God damn it. There was a second piece I needed. Oh, that's annoying. What are we getting? The leggings or the helm? Hey, we're getting the headdress. Nice. So we will do that as well. Very nice. Grab some of my health back. There we go, much better. Right, okay, so I assume this will work now. Oh, I kinda want your... I do have a lot of bomb flowers now. Oh, and you've got a construct level 4 horn as well. Oh. Okay, you guys all need to die here. Where did that first one die? Oh, it's not dead yet. Okay, weapon upgrade. Look it. Okay, one died. This weapon's going to give up very shortly. Yep, there we go. Oh, did you not drop? Oh, that's so bad. Drop you. Grab a new one. Okay, you at least drop the level 4 horn so we can take that. Yeah, I need to make some new weapons. The stuff I've got is not cutting it. Right, so now we can go over here. And hopefully get the third part of the outfit. Why did you do that when you knew I was going to... Stupid. I'm sick of so many sirens around about my house. It's so annoying. Kept removing his plants, making sure he couldn't plant. Sounds about right. Mum, I'm missing that. I have a sneaky suspicion that the third part is somewhere along the river as well. And I've just missed that as well because reasons. God damn it. Right, so we know of that one. There's the one further up. There's the Zalfos there, but I really don't care about them right now. There is another one. God damn. Why didn't I just figure that out the first time round? Wah, 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 wah. So this should be the leggings or shorts. Or trousers, okay. Okay, we're going barefoot now. Pretty decent outfit though, I will accept it. I need to figure out if I can upgrade it though. Right, let's not rattle the mage. Let's go get. Right, for the 700th time, let's see if this works now. God, it better work now. Right, one Zonai charge. For a split second there, I thought it wasn't going to work. And I was about to cry. Oh, Kilton's up, or is it Colton? Forget which one it is. The beacons are lit. Aha. Okay, that's cool. Cap, did you see that? Lightning struck that dragon pillar too. Huh? Someone in those ruins? No. Oh, it's you again. I think a terrible lightning strike hit here, but I'm glad to see you weren't hurt. Never seen lightning strike like that. And even stranger, the dragon statue's eyes seem to glow just before it. Link, if you know anything about this, fill us in on what happened. Yeah, see the thing you told me to do? I did that. The mechanism in the ancient ruins got rid of the thunderclouds and revealed some new sky islands. Great catch, another amazing discovery on the books. It's the Hall of the Century. Well, you've got no way of getting up there. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm off to the Sky Island. So you. Delete that. Thunderhead Isle. Right, so get to the old tower and head up. To the new islands. Oh, there's still some clouds about there. Right, I guess we'll start. Also, I really hope there's 2 shrines up here, because that means I have all the shrines. And that would be really cool. No, I was trying to take the sky shrimp. Behave. Right, up we go. Right, okay, let's have a quick shifty about, because this is the first time I've been up here. There's some boxes. There's another star fragment down there, but I really don't want to get. Nothing down here. No, doesn't look like it. Okay, next. Keep my eye out for anything different in this stage. There's a... Yes, there's a dude over there. It's easy to go up this way. Right, so I can use these. I guess I can just use those to sort of predict where the lightning will go. So basically, I don't really need them. Realistically, I want to go down there to go there. Okay, okay. Interesting. Boo. Down he goes. I need to check down these places in case there's any chests around. Alright, up we go. So this should be technically shrine 150. No, that's not a shrine. Okay, I really thought it was a shrine. What are you then? Sage as well? Nope, just a spear. Okay. You know what, we'll drop you and take you. I feel like I can use you for something better. And also that was a bit to break, so we might as well. They pushed him off, didn't they? God damn it. It would have been nice to have that. Okay, up again. Up the third time. Still no shrine, so I'm a tad worried. Good, I need arrows. I've been neglecting my finding arrows objectives. Okay, we'll take that. Got about 20 there. Right, okay. So every now and again that's going to get hit. And power this bad boy. Come on. No, you want to hit this. So did I want to then... No? Interesting, we're just not gonna hit lightning now. Fair enough. Oh no, you want to target me. Thanks. God damn. If I put this in there and the lightning hits it, will that just fry all the fish? No, we're about to find out. Yes, it does. Perfect. Much easier to catch in this way. A bit sadistic, perhaps, but yeah. Right, so there is a chest over there. Open that shortly. Yeah. Okay. No. Okay, when I said we were going over here shortly, I meant we were going over here now. God damn it. Now, what has this chest got for us? Probably another weapon. Oh no, topaz, okay. Oh yeah, the gem for electricity. Fair enough. Fair enough. How far have we checked to these? A little bit. Hate these mages. Oh, actually, that's right. I was meant to put something on this. Go. No. Oh, okay. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Stop trying to fall off things. Let's just keep going. Oh. Okay, so we're supposed to build something to go over. Also a thing over here. Yep, well, there's something hiding behind that. There clearly is not. So we'll keep on moving. There's a chest down there. Oh, right, okay. I just need to wait for us to get hit by. Yeah, there we go. Oh, really? Oh, damn it, I thought we had that. Come on, acknowledge the metal weapon. Strike forth the lightning. There we go. Kaboom! So I like to see. Ooh. Will this be an old map I have already found the treasure for? It is. Crap. That's like the it's like the third old map I found. It's like, yeah, you've already found that. Sorry, pal. Damn it. Oh, really? There's a flux construct out? That is not the tag I wanted to put on that. Okay, maybe not drop that. That'd be great, thanks. Right, so I think I need to put this on this. Okay, and because we covered it, then it's not going to get attacked. That is very nice. Oh, you've got a chest. Oh, that's a sage as well, isn't it? I really don't want to fight you right now. So I will probably leave you till off stream. Ah, shrine. Perfect. That's what we're after. Oh, place to cook food. Nice. Don't think I'm going to use that though. Shock emitter. Okay, so clearly I need that for something. What level are you? Oh, you're a level 3. Why? Why are you level 3? Go away. Right, so how do I get into you? I am assuming by that. Yeah. Do I really want to fight the level 3? No. Right, so the plan is to slowly get under there. Because this is wood, I feel like it's just going to break. We go. Ta-da. Right, okay, so we also now have a save point here in case I do something stupid and fall off. So that's good. Oh, Blood Moon, that's a really good thing, JK. Let's see what we've got in here. Shock emitters, fans. Okay, a bit of everything. Okay. Weird. Oh, well, that's what. Next question. Can I just throw this? Really? Another amount? How many sirens are going to go off tonight? Seriously? Oh, I just realised the... I need to go now because the Bloodman's just going to make those respawn. All that for a battery, really? You're really going to make these respawn, aren't you? Yep. Goddamn. Yeah, I don't want that. Is the other chest still there? I really don't want to fight these guys again, so I'm just gonna... It's gonna like peace out, see you. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I've been over there. Not been down there. I guess I need to use this to go over that way. Oh, there goes another tree. Jesus. You could kind of like hit the statue, that'd be great. Thank you. Much better. Okay. So what is the goal here? Is it to get up there? Oh, I guess so, because that's pointed at that. Okay, that's fine. There's clearly something up here I need as well. Okay, just some light rocket experimentation. No, come on, back up here. That's not what I'm trying to do, thank you. Perfect. Oh, a better zoonite bow. We will happily take that. Yeah, drop you. Assume there's nothing there. Okay, we must be getting close to whatever this is over here. No, stop pushing that, thank you. What the fuck? Okay. Am I just gonna have to, like, Tony Hawk's this? This is not gonna work. I think I just need it to work for like half a second and I can float over. I could probably just fly over. But I want to see if this works. No, it's already gone off. No! I have to put it like that, maybe? This is gonna go terribly wrong. Yep, it went terribly wrong. Okay. Well, we're just gonna forget that happened. So how does one get up there then? Unless I actually have to do that. Oh, don't tell me I actually have to do that. Okay, well, I guess I've got some red jelly as well now. Good that. Oh. Oh, it fell down here. Okay, so it wasn't too bad. Nope, that didn't work. Damn it. um... I'm just going to cheese that, yep. Thank you. Not really sure what I was meant to be doing with that, but yeah. I guess we'll take that as a win. Sort of, maybe. A new one, thank you. When am I supposed to go from here? Aha. Yeah, I don't really have time to fight with you, so... Clear. Ooh, was that horn 4? Should probably fight you. You're probably gonna fall off though. Okay, that one had one extra power. Fantastic. This. Okay, I feel like we're almost at the end of these islands. And barring coming back and doing the flux construct. I think we've... Oh. Another chest. Don't mind if I do. Oh, another one. Really? Go away. I feel like I've barely used my shields. Like, I still have so many Royal Guard shields. Well, timed that well. More shock metals, okay, interesting. Oh. Dragonhead Island. Well, at least the clouds cleared up down here, so that's always nice. Gonna be something over there, probably there, probably there. We'll have a quick shifty before we do the actual thing. A chest for me. Oh. Nice. Okay, so I've had 11 of those now. One more and I can upgrade Yunobo, the third sage that I got. Hey, chronically, how we doing? Hope all is good. Okay, nothing in that one. Slightly annoying. Okay. Anything in this one? No. God damn it. Alright, what have I got in here? Right, so technically I'm only missing one shrine where I know what it is, so it's the third labyrinth shrine. And then technically I have all the shrines. Oh, there's a... Oh, okay, there's a statue up here. That's interesting. You've conquered the shrines and claimed the likes of Biosins. Okay. I didn't expect to see one of you up here. Okay. Oh, it's another special. Okay. Surely I've got enough hearts for this, right? Okay, you don't actually need that many hearts. Good. Okay, what the fudge are you? Okay.
Link, Zelda's chosen protector. Take this. Follow the light.
Okay. Guidance from ages past. Oh, okay. I feel like I know what I need to do, but this is going to be... That's going to be... Okay, well, I don't need to take it to the temple. I need to just take it somewhere. Okay, let's build. Okay, let's grab something first. Numpty. Yeah, we're definitely doing something, whether or not it's... Well, I'm assuming it's right, because we've heard from the person that deals in the, who's meant to be the past sage, so clearly doing something right. We'll put you there. Got a couple of rockets we can attach. Yeah, I was thinking we would put this on the owl statue down at the thing we found. But I don't know if that's the case. The only thing missing is one of you. And you go right at the front. That looks... No. You're not supposed to be on the rocket. You're supposed to be... there. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. So where's this on the map? Tobio's Hollow. Oh, it's one of the. Isn't that one of the shrines? Or am I thinking of something else? Oh, okay. I didn't know this was here. At least I didn't think this was here. Maybe I've just not been over here. I forget. In any case. You go there. Why is he holding it again? I just put it down. Okay. Discovery. Tobio's Hollow Chasm. Oh, there's a chasm here. And I'm just going to fall straight down now. Wah! Oh. Oh, it's going to lower down for me so I can... Yeah, so I can put this on the... Oh no, this is the thing. Right now I need to build the robot. Okay.
Zelda's chosen protector.
That makes sense now.
You must hurry. We must meet as soon as possible.
So yeah, this is going to take me to just in front of the construct. So that's why there wasn't a fifth bit for the head. Because that is the head. I'm assuming. Yep, there we go. Nice.
Link, Zelda's chosen protector. My name is Minoru. I am the Sage of Spirit. I am happy you have arrived. At last we can speak with each other.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I no longer have a body. Without a physical form, we cannot yet speak face to face.
Oh, wait, are you going to become the construct?
But, do you see the 4 storehouses in the area? I would ask you to visit each of them and assemble a body for me.
Okay.
This is my request to you, Link. Loyal swordsman to Zelda.
Right, so now we can go and do this stuff. Alright, well, first off, I'm changing outfit. So I wonder if we can now use the dragon things. So let me go there and I can just go at the first one. Right, if this lets me in the first time, I'm going to be annoyed that I tried to do this a while back without knowing it was broke. Do you work now? God damn it. Yeah, can't wait for this to go wrong. Huh. Well, that worked insanely better than I expected it to. Not gonna lie. I do like the fact that one rocket was just enough. And I'm gonna assume one rocket is just enough again. You know what? Close enough. There we go. It's weird how small the legs are compared to the arms.
That's one. Bring the other 3 here as well, Link.
Hold on, Zelda, I need to catch a Golurk before I fight. Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong. So yeah, coming here early on is pretty much just a waste of time then, considering you can just plug it off tree. Considering you can just go into these places and it's like, oh yeah, here's the park. Slightly annoying, you know, considering, as I said, we were here earlier in our playthrough and couldn't do anything. Although to be fair, because we've been here, we at least know how to do stuff. To at least know how to get out of these places. So there is a... Oh, did I just need the one wheel? How did I go over this? Is that going to melt in the lava? No. Okay. I know what I have to do. First of all, stop doing that. Thank you. I'm gonna drive you out of here. Another reel up there. I don't know, it would have been really weird. There's a chest over here. That never got lost out. Oh wow, a steering stick, thanks. We'll get rid of that wheel. We'll put you there. We will reattach you. God damn it. There we go. No, that's not how that was supposed to work. I swear this is how they were set up before. It needs to be the other way. Hey, up to the right. How we done? No, it's definitely not that. Oh shit, no worries. Catch you later. Cheers for it. Hope stream was good. I can't actually remember what you were playing today. How do I get these? Oh, my brain hurts. You know what? We're just gonna go. Well, there's a way to cheese it, and I'm just going to cheese it. And down it goes. Maybe that's too far away. Okay, stops there. Phew. I thought we were in danger there. There we go. Back to work, seeing the VOD. No worries, ironically. Yeah, this will be up on the YouTubes at some point.
2 left.
Although I'm still a good 8 or 9 VODs before this one ever goes up, so probably about another 3 weeks. Yeah, I can't be honest. Arsed fighting you, so we're just going to run by. Jump over that. I don't really want to fight you either, so just going to sneak by. Especially because you're a silver boss, I really don't want to fight you. So, Thea. Alright, okay. 3rd place. Okay, so at least we can conveyor belt up to here, and then we have this lightning bit. Okay, that did exactly as I expected it to. Take that back up. Okay, so that means it needs to go over this. Legend Blade, cheers to the follow, much appreciated. Hope you're doing well. So can I get away with doing this? I cannot. Let's see, what's the shape I'm going for here? It would be... I'll add one more for good luck. There we go. So now we just do that. And that. Okay. One more should be enough. I took the wrong thing off. Ah. God damn it. Oh, you know what? That's enough. It's not exactly what I was after, but we'll take it. I really thought I was stuck under that. And this is why I don't build things. I'm very surprised they did not notice that. Well, let's just cheese this like we did the last one. And take it down here. Right, 3 parts. Now we're just missing 1 leg. So
One more
close.
left, Link. The body for my spirit is nearly complete.
The last one's at the back, isn't it? Quicker if I just go here. Quick fast travel. We'll be on our merry way. Yeah, I should probably learn to build more because I'm not good at it. Right, so I need to go down here. Oh, I'm above it. The hell is it? Oh, it's down there. Okay, we found it. Okay, second leg. What have you got for us? Up we go. Um, you're gonna have to go like that because of that there. Does it need to change anywhere else? It does not. Okay, good. Yes, I just take the fans off here. Will one fan be enough? One way to find out. Looks like it's enough. There is a gap up there, although I'm hoping it falls. Okay. Phew. Ooh, and a bomb flower. I'll take those back. Ones we used up earlier. Right, so that brought us up here. No, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, up we go again. Nab one of you and take this one down in style. At least with these gliders, I feel like I can land them reasonably well. I will probably butcher this now, as is tradition. We'll just get rid of both of you. This is probably going to be far too heavy to do anything with. But I guess I just need to go down here. So take a detour, shall we? Round the light route. And I fell off. God damn it. That is not good. Although it's just going to dive down now. In all fairness, could have been worse. Probably shouldn't have fallen off, so... But I mean, it did land, like, kinda perfect, so... I'll give myself like a B for that. Maybe a B plus. There we go. The construct has been built.
Thank you, Link. Now only one task remains. We must recover my secret stone. It should be located here. Please, Link, let us go there together.
Sure, can do.
The path will be very dangerous. Fortunately, this construct body you have built for me is hardly helpless. There is a platform nearby where we can explore its potential. Now hurry, Link. We must recover my secret stone.
Mineru's construct abilities. Link can ride on Mineru's construct. There's no way to build another one. Oh my lord. Left hand, right hand. Oh, it's like that film with Hugh Jackman with the fighting robots. Was it Real Steel? Hey kid, watch this. Weapons here can draw forth a trip out of this construct. Oh, there's a shield. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Aha!
I recommend that you make stops at each armory along the way. Get accustomed to operating this construct. You're prepared to face. Oh, so we get the boss fight in this? Okay, that's pretty sick. Okay. Right, so that's how you do it. Okay, let's give this a go. So we need to head... Oh, like around here. Zoom. Okay, this is cool. Although, as always, the silver one has so much fucking hell. Oh, where'd these guys come from? No! Why is he not getting shot? Okay, so you'll go and fire, but you won't get shot. Okay, right, well. So we can guard as well. Okay, okay. Can I pick up stuff from here? Yes, I can. Thank you. Right, so if I don't move, I gain my power back. That's good to know. Welcome back, Murthiak. Okay, I feel like Static Shock is a bit shit. Just gonna put that out there. Let's go. Probably should have put the spike ball on. Right, let me get my battery power back and then we'll go. Oh shit. Die, construct. Yeah, the zapper ain't doing much, I'm not gonna lie. Unless you're like really close up, I bet it's still shit. Right, let me get my battery back. Good thing I've got 11 batteries. There we go. Full power has been restored. Right, these guys should most likely hit the fire. You're also a silver marble, which sucks. Oh, the flame thing stopped working.
Yes.
A Zonai device, when attached to the construct's back, can greatly enhance its mobility. We have to go far before we reach. Okay, that'll be cool. Speed boost! Oh, we're Naruto running, really. We are fighting Dreamer. God damn it. That's my new favourite thing in this game now. God damn it. Attaching a proper weapon to this construct will enable it to attack distant enemies. Take careful aim. fuck away. Run away. Woo! Oh my god, would you bugger off? Why are you all silver down here? Yeah, I shot you at the sky, get fucked. Food. All of them matter how powerful I can get, the silver enemies just have that much health. Like, legit. Piss off. Oh, I'd actually run out of cannon. Oh my god, honestly. Fuck off. These silver guys just piss me off. Fucking die. Just give me the royal shield. On it. It was a 63 shield, that's fine. Right, let's try that again. I want... Don't know why I couldn't hit that 1 out of 5. What we got there? Well, this is gonna be fun. Cheese it. I'm not wasting my time fighting all those guys. They can sod off. Oh, there's a... Oh, I forgot there's a boss here. Oh, yeah. Cool. Fuck. I'm clearly hitting you in the eye. Do you not know how to fight me? Well, that's a shame. I'm gonna run away now. Well, that was a fun fight. Boss was just like, yeah, I don't know what you are, so I'm not gonna fight you. Right, so put you on the back, we will. Let's go double cannon, fuck it. Oh yeah, so technically I would have had to use the cannons to break through all this, but as I mentioned right back at the start of the stream, I kind of already cleared this and it didn't respawn, so yeah. Whoops. Maybe at 10:15. Okay, so basically we will fight the boss and then... Oh, actually, how do we get in? I forgot that there's that thing there. Unless I can build something to make us go over. As much as I'm tempted to fight those, really don't want to. That is the Spirit Temple, but its construct cannot climb a sheer cliff face. However, the construct might be modified somehow in a way that enables access. Drawing very near. Oh, I need to strap a rocket to your back, that's what it is. Yeah, I'm not fighting you guys. You can have fun doing whatever it is you're trying to do. But assuming this is a jetpack... You know what? Kinda worked. Also kinda didn't. That time it worked. Alright, what have we got? Oh, you're using your special laser ability that you haven't used since I've been using you. Oh, we got a teleport here now. Nice. I wonder what the boss is. Yeah, well, there's pose all over the place. Interesting. Yep, thought it was too good to be true. Couldn't just let me walk through, could you? Wait a minute. The last time we saw this wiring...
That construct! I made it long ago.
Oh, I thought I was fighting Koga again.
It must be under the control of something monstrous.
Seized constructs. Okay.
If the Demon King has turned my creation into his pawn, we must defeat it. We can do this together, Link.
Fair enough.
Let's go. We have to stop that construct.
Okay, so just back it into the... Back it into the electric wire, okay. So this literally is like real steel that I mentioned like
Those devices are very dangerous.
10 minutes ago. I'm literally Hugh Jackman fighting a giant robot. Nice.
Maybe we can make use of the devices around us.
No, I'm fine with the cannons I've got there now. I'll use the spike balls when, you know, I actually need them. These are working fine as is. Nice, okay, phase 2. Metabots, oh my god, it's been ages since I've heard of that. Metabots! There used to be a Metabots game out on the, I think it was the Game Boy Advance.
It brought out more
That was pretty
arms.
sick.
Be careful.
Yeah, you can keep coming for me all you want, but I'm just gonna keep shooting, okay? And you're just gonna have to deal with the fact that you're getting shot. I need to look up that game now. I'm pretty sure it was a Game Boy Advance game for Metabots. And it was like it was a tag team match. It was you and a CPU against 2 other Metabots, and you used to fight them all for parts and stuff.
You've almost done it now. Remain ready for anything.
Oh, my parts have fallen off. I need... Oh, there's nothing over here, really. Oh, Oh, why'd I put on my back? Okay, I've got a cannon again. Why did I miss? It used to be so much fun, although it used to be a pain in the arse trying to get some of the parts that you wanted. Because you'd have to fight people like constantly. You were never guaranteed parts. And if you were, it was random which parts you got. Getting the ropes. Thank you. Okay. That was a slightly easy fight, but it was kind of fun. I'm not gonna lie. Unless you have a phase 3. Do you have a phase 3? No, you did. Okay. A heart container. I need one of those. Because you only ever got a boost in that game, I think, if you had all 3 parts of the same Metabot. So you used to have to fight the same people constantly to get. Right, heart container. So I'm 4 away from maximum, and I know where 2 out of the 3 hearts are. Because I have all the shrines, basically. Right, I'll be quiet whilst this cutscene goes on.
Zelda asked me to aid you, Link. I am the Sage of Spirit, and one of the Zonai. Minnow.
Oh, damn. Say, just spit up.
I am glad to meet you, Link. I must thank you. It is because of you that we have recovered my secret stone. Originally, my intent was to awaken when you first found the Porapad. Then to guide you to my construct and assist you on your journey. I had not anticipated a battle with that same construct. You have proven quite adept, and I am grateful for all your efforts. Link, here.
Oh, am I going to be able to build a construct at any point now?
In the name of Minoru, Sage of Spirit, I grant my power unto you. I believe it will serve you well.
Nice. All 5 sages.
With this power I've given, a deep bond has been forged between us. And from this point forward, my spirit will reside within that construct. I will help you however I can.
Nice. I'm sure the construct goes off to speak with Pura and stuff.
Aha!
I am one who lived in the distant past, in the age of Hyrule's founding. Circumstances forced me to forsake my body, become a being of pure spirit. Long have I slumbered within Zelda's Puripad in order to share what I knew when it passed into your hands. I apologise that our meeting has been so long delayed. The Demon King's interference is to blame. Nevertheless, I ask your pardon.
Well then.
Now on to the topic at hand. In my own age, the distant past, from your perspective, Zelda awakened as the Sage of Time and appeared before us. What I must relate to you is a tragedy that occurred in Hyrule's history. At its crux was Zelda, who held the secret stone and traversed time.
Aha!
She made a monumentous decision in those days gone by. I would have you know of the resolve she poured into that blade, the Master Sword.
Long ago, my people, known as the Zonai, came down from the heavens to the surface of the world. It was said they were descendants of gods. They bore treasures from these same gods, secret stones capable of amplifying the abilities of those who possessed them. Using the knowledge of the Zonai, my younger brother Rauru became a great leader. He met a young woman named Sonia, and they would wed. Rauru gifted Sonia one of the secret stones. Together, they sought to establish their kingdom. This is how the Kingdom of Hyrule, with Rauru and Sonia as its first king and queen, came to be. The future looked bright. However, tragedy suddenly struck.
Sure did.
A man of great evil emerged from the desert. The leader of the Gerudo, Ganondorf, killed Queen Sonia and stole her secret stone. Using the secret stone, Ganondorf transformed into the Demon King. He then created swarms of monsters and attacked. Hyrule rose up to face these threats, but the evil power driving the monsters forward was staggering. The defenders were on the brink of defeat. Rauru then came up with a plan to turn the tide of the war. He entrusted secret stones to warriors with exceptional abilities. They became sages and united in an effort to finally defeat the Demon King. Rauru and the sages outnumbered the Demon King and should have been able to stop him.
But it never usually works out like that.
The Demon King's power had grown far beyond anything we could have imagined. I was unable to withstand his strength. Our fight appeared all but lost. And then, Rauru. committed himself to one final act.
That pride will be your downfall, Ganondorf!
So what was his secret stone then?
Don't be so smug. I know exactly what it will cost me.
Thousands of years will pass in the blink of an eye. You only delay the inevitable.
You're wrong. Years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you. Link. Remember this name.
Why are you telling him my name?
Interesting.
Why are you giving away the plot? Hey, look out for this guy. He's coming to kill you. Give me peace, man.
Aha!
You know, this tragedy is the imprisoning war. Though it took all we were able to give, we succeeded in imprisoning the Demon King. But I was wounded in the process. My body was soon to expire. This is when Zelda came to me, bearing a decayed and broken sword. Yes, you will recall how the Master Sword vanished from your hand at the Temple of Time. From there it travelled into the distant past, appearing in Zelda's hands, and now you hold it once again.
You're saying that sword traveled through time the same way you did?
Yes, but more importantly, in my original time, the Demon King was vulnerable to even the smallest piece of this sword.
Even someone like him has vulnerabilities. Then, what exactly are you suggesting we do with the sword?
Over time, the Master Sword is able to absorb sacred power. It can heal itself, and even grow stronger.
Curious. If we were able to empower it in that way, it could be the key to defeating the Demon King. But it could take centuries for that sword to grow strong enough.
Some may
The
say it could
power
take
the Demon King
10,000
wields.
years.
I do not see how this can be done. It would be impossible for you to provide it with sacred power for so long.
I can think of one way.
You mean...
Yes, I can do it. I have to.
I've told you. That act is forbidden. For a very good reason. It would mean throwing yourself away.
Oh, Mineru!
Oh wow, she's got a reclining chair. That's pretty cool.
Won't be able to change back.
The moment I had the sword, I knew what to do. I knew this was why I came to this era. I want to restore the Master Sword. and deliver it to Link.
I understand. You really have made up your mind? Very well then. As a Zonai, I bear my share of blame for these events. So I too will devote myself to this goal and to this hero of yours. For the swordsman Link, I will do everything I can. Even if my body should perish, I will still be with you in spirit.
Afterwards, Zelda and I discussed strategy. We laid the groundwork for guiding you in the distant future. Before the gloom's affliction took my life, I became a spirit and entered the Puripad, and Zelda did what she felt she must and began the forbidden process. She believed you would use the Master Sword to defeat the Demon King and restore peace to Hyrule. You already have in hand the hope that Zelda left you, the sword that seals the darkness, the Master Sword.
Well then.
Oh no, Link. The sword of hope that Zelda left to you, you will surely smite Demon King Ganondorf. Vow of Mineru, Sage of Sport. Trial of the Master Sword? Oh, okay, complete. I was okay, what have I got next? I guess we'll go back to Pura and give her the good news. I just realised there was a... Oh, there was a robot. At least there's a teleportation there. I realised there was another robot down there. He might have given me a schema stone. Fuck, I'm gonna have to go back and check that off stream. Can I go back and do that right now, actually? Where are we again? Because I bet you people have missed that. They've just teleported out and not noticed that robot there. And I bet he actually gives nothing. But I need to go back and make sure. There's no my luck, he probably does give something, and I've just missed it by mistake. Right, so this is all cleared again. Can you get on the top here? I guess not. There are poses all over the place, so I guess I could get up. Oh, there was two of them. Okay. I'm a smithing. I was made with the unique ability to temper zoanite for weapons and equipment. I would ordinarily not work for anyone other than Mineru, but you're a special case. I would gladly exchange my special weapons and equipment with you. It will be up to you to provide the zoanite. Okay. So that's kind of like the... ancient stuff that you can make with the Guardian stuff. And I've been tasked by Mineru with gathering materials from the depths. This was meant to aid in her research. My progress was interrupted. Your efforts have allowed me to return to duty. Hey, we'll see how we're doing. Your efforts have allowed me to return to duty. Ooh, an ancient blade. Nice. That's only the second one of those I've found. I previously informed you that Monero tasked me with excavating materials. One such material was zoonite. I would ask you to offer me all that you can spare. Payment would, of course, be... I can offer you 1 ancient blade for every 50 pieces of zoonite. Okay. So there's a way to get ancient blades now as well. Okay, that's actually really good. Okay, let's go speak to Pura, and then I'm probably going to end for tonight. And then next week, I want to do the third labyrinth. I need to do all the shrines that remain, and then just sort of tie up any other side quests before I go do the fight. So maybe next week will be the last Tears of the Kingdom stream. If I do a sort of long one. Well, did you find anything out about the fifth sage? Yeah, it's a robot.
What?
You found the sage's spirit. Monero? This is incredible. That means we have the 5 sages. Fantastic work, Link. Can't believe this is actually one of the sages who faced off against the Demon King alongside Princess Zelda. Now we have news about the princess. There's some relief in that, at least. So in the ancient past, Zelda worked to restore the decayed Master Sword and return it to your hand, trusting that you would defeat the Demon King in the present day. She did so much all on her own.
What?
The Master Sword was restored, you say? When were you planning on telling me? It was found on the head of a white dragon of all places. That's hard to believe. However, this was Princess Zelda's wish, one she believed in so strongly that she gave her life to see it through for us. Thank you for finding the sword, Link. I have to say, you really don't look quite yourself unless you've got the Master Sword at your side.
Check it.
Now then, it seems you have all you need. You're prepared to face our enemy. Crisis at Hyrule Castle. We need to determine where the Demon King is lurking. It seems unlikely he'd still be in Hyrule Castle. Can't think of any place he'd be here on the surface. That must mean that's at the depths. Oh, wouldn't you say there's a high probability that he's in the depths? Do what you think best, of course, but my suggestion is to ask Joshua for any info. I just got a shiny Galarian Ponyta in Pokemon Go. Nice! I haven't properly played Pokemon Go in a while, I'm not gonna lie. I am on it sometimes just to play, just to hatch eggs and stuff. My friend code might be on the Discord somewhere. If not, I can message it to you. If need be, if you want. Whoa, so the Demon King is in the deepest reaches of the depths, far beneath Hyrule Castle. As usual, you're one step ahead of me, Link. Yes, I scouted the entire depths. I should fucking know. And you look so calm and collected despite what you were up against. You navigated the depths, which are incredibly dangerous and home to all sorts of nasty creatures. Not to mention all the gloom down there, it must have been a very challenging investigation. You could say it took weeks. Stares at camera, that isn't on. You could say it took weeks. And yet, you did it. Thank you, Link, so much. Gosh, you turned out to be pretty capable, eh? The kid was working tirelessly to gather information. She wanted to be of use to you. Make sure you let her know her help was valuable.
Yes.
With this, preparations are complete. Now our target is the deepest reaches of the depths, beneath Hyrule Castle. Of course, I'll let all the sages know right away when you head and face the Demon King. You're not alone in this. Princess Zelda's final wish.
Check it.
Please hit Demon King right in the face for me. Destroy Ganondorf. Dun, 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 dun. It's time for the main event. Next time. Because we're done for the day. So we'll give that a quick save. But yeah. Next time, most likely Tuesday, we will do this third labyrinth. And by doing that, we'll get the last shrine that we need, because we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we've done every single shrine. So that means before we can beat Ganondorf, we will have completed all the shrines, completed the depths map. I guess off stream I'm going to have to look for the rest of the... There's still... Was it 9 Sages Will left? Yeah. Still need to find 9 of those. Eventually I'll need to get all the Yiga schematics, but I don't really care about those, I'm not going to lie. I don't care about them right now. Eventually I'll get stuff for that. I just love this game, that's why I keep trying to get all the stuff for it. I guess I definitely want to get all the bubble gems, because I want to see what that does. I mean, I do have the Korok mask, and I assume there's an interactive map out for this game that I can get the Korok seeds. Yeah, I might. I'll definitely be playing this off stream after I'm completed it anyway. So I will try and 100% this game, as opposed to Breath of the Wild, where we kind of just left it. But yeah, I've also become completionist this game when summer vacay is the best time. That sounds good. Alright. As always, be sure to check out the link tree. That will get you access to Discord, YouTube, Twitter, Throne wish list, whole bunch of the SR links. Be sure to check everything out. Also, just a wee reminder, if you have a look at the 4 little bars at the bottom of the screen, the 4th bar has changed. The 4th bar has a bit of different wording now. That's all I'm going to say. I kind of spoke about it earlier in the stream. Alright, let's see who is still online. We have... Rob is on, Callie's on, Will is on. Those are the only 3 on, so we will go and see Will, because Will's raided us a few times and we've not had the chance to raid back. So yeah, we'll go see Will. Yeah, cheers to everyone who tuned in. Cheers for any follows, bits, subs, raids, donations. Greatly appreciated as always. Nothing tomorrow. Because once I'm done with work, I am probably just going to chill tomorrow night. Saturday afternoon, we have Super Mario World on Crowd Control. I'll need to double check that still works. And then Sunday, we have Pokemon Legends Arceus. We are going back in time to look for some more shinies, because it's been a while. So I will hopefully see you there for those 2 streams. If not, enjoy your weekend, and I will hopefully see you next week. But yeah, go show Will some love, and yeah, catch you later. Bye! Sorry, Gal Song. It's raid time.